worst Q4 for crypto since 2018. You heard me right. We are seeing some crazy numbers that haven't been that low and numbers that haven't been that bad since 2018. Let's talk about it in today's video. Hello folks, welcome to Bitopics, welcome to another video. We had a very good Friday, a very good Saturday, and Sunday was going good, but then everything went down. With Bitcoin that was looking towards the $92,000, now currently trading at 84,910. And it doesn't look like it's stopping. It is free falling as I'm talking. Now it is at 84,860 and it keeps falling more. So even though there are important things happening with jobs data, some other data coming out, but it is coming out on Friday. So why are markets reacting right now? There is no correct answer right now. We had a hack on YearnFi. We can see right here that YearnFi was hacked for $9 million. But $9 million on a $3 trillion market, it is like a drop in a bucket. So it doesn't make sense. It wasn't the hack that caused all of this to go south so fast. But Euroa hasn't gone down and it has been profitable for the entire month. Well, you guessed it, we have our copy trading that has been doing fantastic. We can see right now that the copy trading has done 10.39% on the altcoin strategy, and the Bitcoin strategy, the 0DT, did 3.37% ROI. And overall, we have almost $6 million in assets under management. So fantastic returns. Imagine if you could do a 10% on your stablecoin. So for every $100 that you put in, you would have gotten back $10 more than what you paid, 10.39. We're having fantastic returns with these two strategies. And if you want to check it out, if you want to know more about the topics, know more about all the strategies that we do right here, this channel is for you. If you're not familiar with crypto options, this channel teaches you how to do everything from trading options to passive income with these options. We even have a free course for you. You just have to register below with the first link in the description, and then you can come right here on education and you're gonna see me talking right here. We have a full course for you from zero to hero on how to trade options. So this is for you, completely free. We don't need your money for you to get access to all of this free content. And if you want to trade a little bit more, let's say you are already familiar with predictions market, for example, then we have the cards. You just click right here on options card and you select the day. So it's pretty much like when you go to Polymarket or Kalshi, you just select the date, for example, February 27th. And let's say you believe that by then, by February, Ethereum will be above 3,500. So you just select this one, for example, looks really good. You click open position and here you see every information about this trade, but in a simple and digestible way for you to do. So let's say you put $100 right here. If it goes not in your way, you lose $100. But if it goes in your way, you made $146. This is on top of your $100. So you pretty much now have the $100 that you put in plus $146. And here you can see all the break even, the payoff curve for this. So pretty much very similar to what you can find on Polymarket, on Kalshi with these predictions. And we have that on Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Solana. So you just select the date and you do your trade right here, which is the same like opening an option, but here you have the simplicity and it is visually better for you with these options cards. So it is up to you to choose which one fits better your criteria or your predictions. Going back to the copy trading, we are doing fantastic. So if you want to check it out, first link in the description. And here you can have all the data that you want. If you are a little bit more of a technical person, you see the maximum drawdown, average, the Kager, the Sharpe ratio, the Sortino ratio, and a bunch of other statistics right here, all the trades for you to take a look at. So these are very good for you to keep an eye on. Maybe you don't want to pay the 30% fee. Guess what? You can just register with the first link in the description. You can look at it, you see the trades, and then you place the trades yourself. If you see they're expired, it means that they're already closed. But if you see that they are active, and if you believe that this is right and you don't want to pay the 30% fee, what do? You just go and you copy the trade. You go on options, you select which one do you want, and you can trade these options by yourself. And as we're speaking right now, Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana, they are going down and they're melting. So let's take a look at the charts. So starting with Bitcoin, Bitcoin is at 85,293 right now. So down by a lot in the past 24 hours. We're actually down a little more than 5.5%. And this is after a few days of going up. So after November 21st, we have been going up, but we tested exactly the place that I told you on Friday, the last video. We had to wait to see what we were going to do around these moving averages, because what I believed is that we were going to test and then keep going down, and we did. We tested and we keep going down. I didn't know it was going to be so sudden and so hard, but still it is following the pattern that we saw. Now going back to Ethereum, same thing, but you can see now we have some lines here, some white lines. Everton, what are these lines? What are these two white lines? These are the legs, the sold legs on my Iron Butterfly that I bought. So I bought an Iron Butterfly thinking that by Friday, which is December 5th, we are going to be closing inside this range. And when I opened it, we were testing around this area when I recorded the video, and I thought that we're going to be maybe coasting a little bit and then try to go a little bit up once again and then break down, and then just after this that we're gonna start looking down even more. But that doesn't seem like it is the case. I even posted this on my X. As you can see, this is the payoff profile for my Iron Condor. You can see that per Iron Condor that I sell, I can make $12, almost $13 in profit, and I can lose a little over $80 here per contract in maximum loss. We can still hope that this is going to close inside, mainly because when we have such a large candle right here all at once after a few green candles out like this, usually you have to retrace some of that back, and that gives me a little bit of a breather, you know, especially on Wednesday and Thursday, which in these days Theta Decay is going to eat away the premium of these options that I sold. So hopefully I'm still able to cash some profits in this, but we'll have to see. And on Solana, I also sold two spreads. I sold a spread around 120, and then this morning, early morning when I woke up, I saw that we were melting, and I saw another one at 112. So this one for sure, it looks like this is going to be good to go, but this one, it is a little bit trickier, so I have to keep an eye on this. That being said, if we look at the crypto fear and greed index, we are going back towards extreme fear right here. On the 7 days, you can see that we went from 15 all the way to a higher 28 that we saw on November 29th, and then we're starting to go down once again. Remember what I said in the last video, that if we look, we haven't had a grouped amount of days in a red like this for a long time, and usually when you have a bunch of days just like this right here, bunch of days all together of extreme fear, the price usually skyrockets right after, and the fear and greed index is going to follow along. So maybe this is going to happen. Maybe this is what we're seeing right now, a bunch of days where everyone thinks that the market's over, that everything is done, especially right now with these candles that we're seeing right now, and then the market actually starts to pick up. But that would be something for us to wait for a consolidation. And that being said, if we look right here in the quarterly returns for Bitcoin and Ethereum, we have had the worst Q4 since 2018 for both Bitcoin and Ethereum. And we can actually see right here on the monthly returns that October -4, almost -4, November -18, and December so far 4.71. So things are not looking great. When you look at this, are we going to be repeating what we saw after Q4 in 2018, meaning that Q1 2026 will be green and then Q2 2026 will be fantastic? Is that what we're looking at right here? Same thing happened to Ethereum. Bad Q4, okay Q1 for the next year, fantastic Q2 for the next year. So is that what we're waiting for right here? I'm not sure, but hopefully we're able to follow along with these. And something that we have to keep an eye is that after every red Q4, we've had a green Q1, I think. So this one, green Q1, this one, green Q1, this one, green Q1, this one, hopefully green Q1. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I still think that whenever people are super fearful, whenever there's talk that, hey, now it's over, OG whales are gone, they don't care about crypto anymore because there's institutions, there's governments in Bitcoin is no longer what it used to be. All that talk is just fear in the market. And I think eventually when we have settled with a lot of fear, eventually we are going to go up once again. So that's what I'm hoping for in Q1. Maybe not right now. Maybe we're not going to have a very green Christmas. Maybe it's going to be a red Christmas, who knows? But I want you to tell me, what are the prices for Christmas Eve? Let's go for that. What are the prices that you predict for Christmas Eve this year? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.